Most of us have had pretty humble beginnings as sewists. Mine started out just at a desk with a little serger and a little Pfaff sewing machine, which I enjoyed very much. And then one day I got a Bernina and grew just a little bit. My little antique oak table, I loved it. It was with me a long time. One year I bought a Husky toolbox. Actually, my husband got it for me for Christmas, and the next thing I knew, I had two. And my sewing room grew. Always working toward utilizing the space and enjoying the place that I had. And then last January in 2023, I did the Declutter Destash Challenge and tore everything out. What a mess. And I went through everything and gave things away and sold a few things and threw some things away and just cleaned very deeply and organized everything. All the drawers in my Husky toolboxes, I worked on those until everything had its own home and I could find everything when I needed it. Then, my husband built me this little cabinet on the end here, and I purchased another Husky toolbox. So now I have three. All of my notebooks got organized and found a home in a little cabinet. My helpers are always here. And this is where I used to edit and upload the videos that you watch here on my channel. There you can see all three of my Husky toolboxes and the way I have them set up. In December of 23, we decided we would rework this room. And we tore up the carpet, worked the floor completely over, and put down a brand new floor. This is all my sewing furniture in the kitchen. The kitchen furniture is all in the living room. There's the new floor, all done. And we began slowly moving things back in. And I bought 2 8-foot Husky workbenches. And we tried several different layouts with the toolboxes, and you'll see what we ended up with here shortly. I changed the light fixture. That light fixture is gone now, and the curtains are gone. And I have the new buffalo check curtains, and my great hired man who works for free put up a new ceiling fan and light for me, which I just am in love with. Really, so much better. And here is what I have today.
Well, hello there, everyone. Just going to give you a quick sort of preliminary video of my new sewing space. We're looking at a very old, very precious cedar chest that I just got from my brother and his wife. My brother just passed away in December, and 3 weeks later, his wife, my sister-in-law Marie, followed him, and their children gave me this cedar chest, and it was full of fabric and quilting supplies and tools and scissors and all kinds of things. So I have had a lot of fun with it. Really, really appreciate it. And if you remember the before pictures that I've just shown you, this is where I'm at now. We still have to put along here, you can see the foam insulation in there. We're going to put some sort of a beautiful piece of lumber across there. The 2x4 is just holding the floor in place because it's a floating floor. And so that will, in the future soon, it will come down, and a beautiful piece of lumber will go there from the top of the floor down to the tile there. And I'm standing right beside our wood stove, but I'm not going to show it to you because it's dirty. Oh, and so in the before photos, I had my Husky toolboxes set up so that they were two side by side and one across the end of those two. So I had a great big workspace, and I only had one Husky table. And it was over here against this wall, and then my toolboxes were in the middle there. And so we ripped up all the carpet. We're still working on this. It's kind of a work in progress, but kind of rethought the whole situation. I needed a bigger place for quilting in the hoop, and so I bought a second Husky table there, and we kind of rearranged the way the schematics work for this room. Put two toolboxes along this wall, and then my ironing station is this one down here. And the door where you see the mirror here, it will get painted. The mirror will be gone, and we'll paint that door and put the trim around it, and the vent, the warm air vent, will be gone because we have a different system for that now. And this over here is my kitchen. You can see my kitchen table and fabric on it as I'm kind of going through things and getting things put away. So here we go. We'll take a little walk, and I'll get up here on this level, and you can kind of have a look. I did have some green, kind of ugly curtains here. But I ordered the new buffalo check curtains. And this is my grandmother's treadle machine, which I love, 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 and I'm very thankful for. And my ironing setup over here, which is easy peasy. And there's my heat press, and then in this purple case down here is my scan and cut, and the two shelves hold books, and my module to my Bernina when I'm not using it. And so here's where I work. This chair, Wayfair has an option on their site called Open Box, and you never really know. I mean, I'm not recommending anybody just run out and do this, but they had this chair on the Open Box site, and it said that I could get two of them, and I needed two. So I ordered two. They were $25 a piece. They're leather, and they are heavy metal, and they came in perfect condition. In fact, one of the boxes had been opened, but it had not been unpacked, and the other one had been unpacked, and all the pieces were put back in the box, just sort of shoving around in there, hopping around in the box whenever you moved it, but everything was fine. Nothing was scratched or torn, and it worked out just great. And this little baby is my Christmas and birthday and everything gift to myself. This is a brand new air threading Bernina B68 serger cover stitch combo. And I haven't even plugged it in yet, but I'm anxious to get with it. And so when I am on this side, on using this table, I just roll this chair down here or down there to my computer, whatever I need. And it's very, very easy. And my cute little sewing machine rug in front of my grandmother's treadle, which I just can't believe I'm looking at it. I waited 54 years to be able to bring that home. I'm very, very grateful. And of course my Bernina 770. And after I paint the door over here that has the mirror on it, I'm going to put up a design wall on this door, but it's going to be small and more upright, up and down. But it will be big enough for me, and it'll hold several quilt blocks. And Amazon has these heavy felt squares. They're actually meant for sound barriers or sound deafening, but I'm going to put them on the door here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it'll be a pretty good sized little design board. And there on the wall is my little March quilt. I have one for every month of the year. And I made that. It doesn't even have the binding on it, but it's done except for the binding. But I made that about 48 years ago. And my little cat, let's see, probably about 26 years ago, something like that. So this is where I sit to sew, and in the mornings, in the afternoon like now it's too much, but in the mornings I open the curtains and hook them on these little hooks on each side, so it's kind of a swag. And I can see out and see the deer and watch the men planting the crops and taking care of everything. And so there you have a brief look. Things over here, I'm very seriously thinking of taking these photos off the wall and maybe trying to rig up some sort of a place where I can hang a quilt, but I haven't thought about that enough yet to make a decision. But anyway, there you have it. My new little sewing space, which I love. And I can sit here right next to the kitchen, and just off the kitchen is the living room, and my husband is usually there, and I can hear him and take care of him and keep him safe. So thanks for coming along with me on this little journey, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.